Hello there, beautiful people. Stephilippines here, and welcome back to my channel, everyone. So for today's video, I'm gonna share to you guys my monthly expenses or my monthly budget as a Filipino vlogger and as a online seller, because as you guys all know that I am making enough money. I'm making a decent amount of money from YouTube every month, and at the same time I'm also an online seller, or I have my own business where I sell clothes or denim jeans or anything like that. So that's my business. Actually, I'm not living alone, as you guys all know that, because in my live stream, right? But yeah, anyway, I'm with my mom, with my dad, with my brother who is in college right now, and my cousin who is working as a call center agent. My dad is a taxi driver, and my mom doesn't have work. She's just staying here. She's doing the household chores. I just want to let you know, guys, that this is just based on my personal experience, or my, based on my own lifestyle. So my monthly budget works for me, like really, really works for me. And I make sure that I always set a budget every month, just, to organize my finances, and also for me to be able to have enough money for the expenses every month. And at the same time, I'm going to save money for the remaining money that I have. I will put that into my savings account, because of course I also want to save, and invest, because that's the most important thing. So the first one is my house rent or apartment rent. This apartment has 3 rooms, or 3 bedrooms, 3 toilets, and also a nice kitchen. If you guys can see on my previous video or in my live stream, you will definitely see there that it has a really, really, really beautiful kitchen, and I'm really obsessed with that kitchen that we have here in this house. And also it has a garage. It has a 3 built-in cabinets, so each room has a 3 built-in cabinets. So yeah, it's really, really nice. And at the same time, I have my aircon here with me. So I only have like one aircon for this master's bedroom, and the 2 remaining rooms, it doesn't have aircon, but I have electric fan there. What I really like about this place is because it is just a few minutes walk or few minutes drive away from supermarkets, malls, hospitals, clinics, pharmacies, bars, clubs, fast food chains like Jollibee, McDonald's, or any kind of establishments where I will get my necessities, where I will get the important stuff. I got this apartment last year, September, and I paid for the 1 month a deposit and 1 month down payment, and I paid for 15,000 pesos per month. But again, it still depends. If you are just wanting to stay in an apartment that is only good for one person, then you can go ahead and look either in Facebook Marketplace or any, you can go ahead and research about that, because there's a lot of apartments or condos, Airbnb here in the Philippines, specifically in Cebu City, that offers a good quality apartment, nice apartment, semi-furnished or fully furnished, and you can get it in a lower price. So let's go now to the second one, which is my grocery bill. I love food so much, so I make sure that I have a budget in foods, because I believe that foods is very essential. I make sure that my family and obviously me, I'm not gonna deprive myself when it comes to food. So I have a monthly budget for my groceries, like around 6,000 to 7,000 pesos per month. So yeah, that is my monthly grocery. So I usually do grocery like bi-weekly, like every other 2 weeks. I do my grocery, and I kind of like balance where I'm going to get my grocery. I always make sure to not deprive myself and my family, but at the same time, I make sure to have a budget friendly for my monthly groceries. So that's my monthly budget, 6,000 to 7,000 pesos per month. But guys, again, as what I said, that's only for myself or for my own lifestyle. Okay, for my family, that's how we want to have. But it actually just really depends of how much money you're going to set for your monthly budget of your grocery. If you want to go to SNR or to like SNR grocery here. It's like a Costco grocery in US, right? So if you want to like buy a Western foods like bacon or any kinds of Western foods, then yeah, you probably need to get or spend much on that kind of things. But for now, I will settle for like Filipino foods. And of course, I want to buy like bacon, eggs, and stuff like that. But I will buy that in the local market only to save money. I always make sure to, you know, as much as possible to buy something in a budget friendly, because at the end of the day, I believe that as long as we have foods to eat every day, then that's the most important thing. Okay, so for the utility bills, guys, first one is the electricity. Oh my god. Hmm. Electricity is really, you know, quite expensive, especially that it's really, really hot here in the Philippines. I always like turn on the aircon during the day, especially during the day, guys, because it's really, really hot. I really want to save money, but sometimes it's just so hot. That's why I have to turn on the AC at least, you know, like 12 hours in a day. So yeah, my electricity bill is around 4,000 per month. Yeah. Actually, it depends because last time I only paid around 2,500 pesos, but the other month I also paid like around 3,000 pesos, and last month I also paid like 4,000 pesos. So it actually just depends of how much usage I have for my electricity. But yeah, overall, guys, my monthly budget that I set for that is around 4,000 pesos. I think that's one of the reasons why I have like very, very expensive, electricity bill, because I always turn on the ceiling fan at the same time I always turn on the aircon. So yeah, that's it, guys, for my electricity bill. And now let's go to the Wi-Fi or the internet bill. So for my internet bill, I only pay around 1,600 pesos per month. It's already 50 Mbps. Yeah. So I'm really, really happy that my internet is not that really quite expensive. And actually, my internet is good. It's worth for its price, but I don't like when I'm going to use my internet downstairs because it has a bad signal downstairs. But every time I'm here in this room or anywhere in this, upstairs, the internet is completely fine, like 100% fine. Okay, so let's go to the next one, which is the water bill. Okay, for my water bill, guys, I pay around 500 pesos to 800 pesos, or it's like $10 or $14 per month. So it actually depends of how much we use the water. But so far that for the 6 months of staying in this apartment, my monthly bill for water is like around 500 to 800 pesos. And again, we are 5 people here in this house. So every one of us is taking a bath every day. So of course, obviously, we're gonna need to take a shower and need the water, obviously. So yeah, that's pretty much we use the water for washing our dishes, washing the clothes, and taking a shower every day. So again, it's just like around $10 to $14 per month for my water bill every month. Okay, so let's go now to the transportation. Okay, so for transportation, guys, actually my dad is working as a taxi driver. So every time my mom or me, if I want to go outside to do grocery, then my dad is just always there. So I can actually save some money instead of paying it in a jeepney, in a bus, or in the car, in the scooter, habal-habal. But sometimes if my dad has to work really early in the morning, and that's the only time that I can spend some money for transportation, like going back and forth, using like jeepney or habal-habal. So for my monthly expenses to that is actually around 1,500 pesos per month. So yeah, for scooter, guys, I paid 15 pesos. And then for jeepney, I paid around 20 pesos. So if going back and forth, it's gonna be like around 30 pesos for the scooter, 60 pesos going back and forth for jeepney. So I don't really go out every day. I only go out if I have like collaboration with other vloggers, or if I'm going to do grocery, or if I'm going to do something, important errands that I have to go out from this house. So that's the only time that I go out. But as much as possible, I prefer to stay at home, because aside from the fact that I can save money from it, because again, I am very, very tight with my budget, guys. I don't really like spending a lot, so I just really want to stay here in this house. But of course, there's always gonna be a time where I have to do some work outside, to do grocery outside, to meet some of my family in the province. So I really have to invest and spend some of my money for that. So I make sure to have at least 1,500 pesos budget for transportation. Okay, so let's go now to my brother's expenses. So yeah, that is also included for my monthly budget, because obviously I'm the one who's paying for the tuition fee and for the allowances of my brother every day. So I make sure that I have a budget allocated for him only, and that is around 7,500 pesos per month. And what I meant by 7,500 per month is that that's already included for his allowances and his fare going back and forth from using like a jeepney. His school is actually 1 hour away from our place, so he's basically studying in the city, like downtown Cebu. So of course I want to support him when it comes to his allowances, and also I give him like money for his daily expenses and transportation and stuff like that. So I make sure to give him 7,500 pesos per month for his school expenses, and that exclude for the school projects, the tuition fees, and like that. So for the tuition fees, actually I only pay once per semester. So let's just say his tuition fee is 30,000 pesos per semester. So the first semester I'm gonna pay for, I'm gonna pay 15,000 pesos, and the second semester is I'm gonna pay for another 15,000 pesos. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's go to the next one. Actually, I'm very shy to share about this, but yeah, I also have like a budget for myself. Like I have a skincare routine, because again, I'm very insecure with my body, or with my, with my face. I'm actually like dealing with acne or pimples. So I want to make sure that I still look good despite being stressed out with my work and being an entrepreneur. So I make sure that I still look good, guys. So I invest some money for skincare routine, and that's for 1,500 pesos per month. So yeah, I'm sorry, but I also have to take care of myself. I have to take care of my body. I'm taking care of everyone, so I also don't want to forget to take care of my skin, to take care of my body, to take care of myself, basically. So yeah, it's my self-love era right now, so I make sure to always allocate for that kind of amount of budget every month, which is 1,500 pesos for my skincare routine. Okay, so now let's go to the next one, which is the miscellaneous. Okay, for the miscellaneous, guys, what I meant by this is for like our snacks, or for our extras dining out. Like, let's just say I have like, I want to go out today because I just feel like going out today, or I am going to meet other Filipino vloggers to do collaboration with them, like in Ayala, Cebu. So of course, I'm gonna eat my lunch or dinner there with with my mom. I always make sure to have a budget for that because of course I want to go out with a budget so that I will also like enjoy myself going out because I barely go out in the house. And if I want to go out, I make sure that it's gonna worth it and I'm not gonna be so hungry. Okay, so of course it's miscellaneous. It's like the snacks, my extras dining out, and as well as thrifted clothes. Yeah, so actually I'm the type of a girl that I'm not really into branded clothes. Okay, I don't buy a lot of branded clothes or stuff like that. I want to buy like a thrifted clothes. I want to make sure to always buy my clothes in a thrift store, or in a Facebook marketplace because it can help me save money instead of buying a new ones. I don't know, that's just me, guys. I'm not really into new clothes or branded clothes or anything like that. So of course, every like I want if I'm gonna go out, like if I can see there's a thrift store, I'm gonna go there and like, ooh, I want to buy a sexy clothes today. So I want to buy something for myself today. So, I want to reward myself for all the hard works that I do every day, but I make sure as well that it will not go beyond the budget that I've already set for that, which is my miscellaneous budget is like around 4,000 to 5,000 per month. Miscellaneous, and that's already included for my Netflix account because I love watching movies, guys. Me and my family, we love to watch movies. That's our quality time together. That's how we spend our time together as a family. So every time we go downstairs, I make sure to watch something on Netflix. So of course, I have to invest some money for that. So my Netflix account is actually around 100 pesos per month only, right? It's so cheap, right? How much is 100 pesos? I think it's around $2 per month for Netflix. So overall, my miscellaneous, that's already included for the dining out, for my clothes that I'm gonna buy in the thrift stores, or for snacks because I love to eat. Again, I love to eat, and yeah, for the Netflix or any other things that I kind of like want to buy every day. So I make sure that I have allocated budget for that. Okay, so I am done telling you if what are my expenses every month. And so overall, guys, is around 43,900 pesos. Is actually around 798 US dollars. Wow! But if you are a foreigner and if you want to stay a place like this that I have right now, that I'm currently staying right now, then guys, I'm gonna help you find a very cheap apartment where it has a lot of good bedroom, it has a good toilet. So, if you want to stay in Cebu, please let me know. I will help you find an apartment. You can email me. And yeah, that's pretty much my monthly expenses, guys. Oh my god. This is the reason why I need to strive hard. I need to work hard, guys, because I'm paying the bills every month, and I'm the type of a person that I want to make sure that I'm going to pay the bills on time. I don't want to have a late payments, and I also don't want to have a debt. Like I don't want to, I don't want to loan. I don't want to borrow money or anything like that. I make sure that everything is all paid on time.